Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Liza. So, like I mentioned in my first video, I wanted to go a little deeper into my weight loss process. I guess the things that I'm doing to lose weight, the things that I've tried that didn't work, all that good stuff. Um, so I want to say it started maybe 5, 6 years ago, where I decided, okay, I need to start losing weight, right? I want to get healthy. I want to live better. I want to feel better. Um, I had gone to a doctor, and she sent me to weight loss management. So I'm like, okay, great. They'll help me with a plan. Help me get back into working out. I was clueless to what the weight loss program actually did, what they offered, any of that. I had no idea. So I went. And my first visit there, they started talking about bariatric surgery. And it took me like by surprise because I'm like, I didn't come here for no surgery. I knew a lot of people that were getting the surgery. That's all you was hearing, people getting this bariatric, the gastro bypass. So on my first visit there, they jumped straight into getting this gastric bypass. And I felt a little uncomfortable because I'm like, I don't know enough about this gastric bypass to do this. Secondly, this is not what I came here for. I came here for help because I wanted to lose the weight on my own. So they went through all their steps. They start asking you a ton of questions and, checking all these things. They had me starting to go to meetings, and I'm like, okay, this is not what I want. But one thing that I did get from there is when I had my initial appointment with the doctor, she had given me some steps to follow. And from what I learned now is what they kind of do is start to prep you mentally so that you can get the surgery. Because once you get the surgery, things are completely different. Completely different. The way of thinking, the way, like, you have to put a lot of thought into your diet now. You can't eat like you once ate before. At the time, I didn't know it, and it wasn't explained to me correctly, to where I got afraid, because all I was hearing was, you can't eat steak, you can't eat chips, everything has to be fruit, vegetables, salads, and a little bit of meat. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that got me so nervous. And I'm like, I screw that. I ain't doing it. I like to eat. Like, I'm Hispanic. We cook. That's what we do. So I'm like, this ain't for me. I'm sorry. And I stopped going. I continued with trying to lose weight on my own. Weight Watchers, just starving myself, all that. All of it. And nothing was working for me. Nothing at all. So in February of 2022, this year, I said to myself, I really need to lose weight. Like, I had a look in the mirror and I'm like, holy crap, how did I get this big? This gotta go. You know what I'm saying? This almost like the weight crept up on me. You know what I mean? And I'm like, what the hell? I'm looking at my husband like, you ain't telling me I was getting this big? But I think he knew better. Because had he, we probably would have had issues. But I'm like, oh my God, I really need to lose this weight. And it became I have to lose this weight. You know what I mean? Because I have kids, and I started suffering from anxiety. I started having panic attacks, and I thought initially that it was my heart. I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting heart problems now because I'm too heavy. I really need to lose this weight. So once February came, that's what I started. I took everything that was said to me when I went to that weight loss program, and the doctor started giving me a list of things on how I should eat, how many calories per day I should be eating, what I shouldn't be eating. And I took that all in. And I'm like, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna follow these steps because, like, now I'm determined. Like, I woke up, I'm determined, I gotta do this, I gotta get this done. So, what I started doing in February, I started to download um, the an app. It's called the Lose It app, and there it's a calorie counter. So it's set to where I should not eat any more than 1,800 calories per day because I need to lose a good amount of weight. So 1,800 calories, I have my list right here. 1,800 calories per day. So once you download the Lose It app, you'll set it up. It's going to ask for your height, your weight, how many pounds you want to lose per week. I think mine was somewhere between 1 to 2 pounds. I can't remember. You kind of have to play with the numbers so that it'll come up 18. At the end, it'll show up as 1,800 calories per day. So I stopped drinking non-caloric beverages per day, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. I completely stopped drinking juices, soda. Like, the only thing I'm drinking is water and coffee in the mornings. Literally all day long, I'm drinking water with any meals. Do not skip meals. Eat 3 small portion meals. Eat 2 to 3 snacks between 100 and 150 calories between meals. Eat slowly. Eating one meal should take about 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm serving small portions, and with each bite, I'm chewing 20 to 30 times. And then it should take you 20 to 30 minutes to eat, right? Because you need to get your brain set up to where it's like, okay, I'm full. See, I'm a fast eater. I eat fast. I've always eaten fast. I don't know why. The food is there. I eat, and I kind of feel like it's from my upbringing. You know, I feel like a lot of our habits today comes from our upbringing. And I can remember, Mom, hurry up and eat. Why are you taking so long? Hurry up and eat that food. You know, so you sit and you don't play no games. You just eat. You know what I mean? So that's how I eat. I'm a fast eater. So now it's like slowing it down so that in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm starting to feel full. Just because you have a big old plate full of food don't mean you have to eat all that food. You see what I'm saying? She also said that I should increase activity doing upper body exercises with weights, or those are the bands, and then walk at least 10 minutes per day. So this is what I started doing, and I typed it down. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I typed it, and I have this plastered on the wall in my room and on the refrigerator in my kitchen because I'm determined. Like, I ain't playing no games, y'all. I really ain't. So I started to do that, and I started to walk more. I started to get more active. I'm like, okay, I'm active because I have 2 kids, I have a home, I have errands, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I am active, but I'm not active in a way where I'm actually using my muscles, where I'm actually sweating and burning calories. I've tried so many exercise programs on YouTube videos that I've bought, and they be like too much for me, you know, and I'm like, the next day I can't move. I feel like I got hit by a bus, all of that. I'm like, I can't be doing this, so I would always stop. But one day I'm coming across, I'm on YouTube, and I come across this Leslie Sandstone. I don't know if any of you guys heard of it, but she is awesome. I love her. I love her energy. And I stuck with her. since February, I've stuck with her. I started doing her walking exercises. I'm like, I need to walk. I got kids, you know, like sometimes I can't get out there and just walk or just walk to a park or something. But if I'm home in between things, I can do it. So I started off with, I think, a 10 or 15 minute video. It's like a beginner's video. And I started walking. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, don't sleep on them walking exercises, because she will have you sweating. All you're doing is walking in place. All you need is a small little area in your living room or wherever. Walking in place. And just doing that alone, I started to see a change. Just with that alone. Then I started, months later, I started to bring in weights and using the resistance bands. That's what I started doing. And there has been a change. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. I started this in February, and we are now on June 30th. Today is June 30th, 2022, and I've yet to weigh myself. I know some of y'all probably gonna judge me, criticize me, whatever. I haven't done it. I don't have a scale, and I haven't bought one. I get ready to go and buy one, but then I'm like, if I look at that scale and I don't see at least 10 pounds off, I'm gonna be mad, and I might mess around and give up. And I don't want to give up, y'all. I want to keep going. But one thing that I do notice is that I'm losing inches for sure. I'm losing inches, and I can tell that in my clothes. There were bras that I had that I couldn't wear, and I'm wearing one today, and now I can wear them without a problem. You know what I'm saying? My underwear, I'm seeing a difference. In my clothes, I'm seeing a difference. There are certain things, like even certain movements that I do, and I can do them with a little less struggle. Because face it, I ain't drop 100 pounds, but you know, there are things that I can do that are less of a struggle for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I know that something is going on, you know. So my numbers may not go down, they may not be going down, but my inches are going down. And to be honest, even with this shirt right here, y'all, I used to have to wear this shirt with a girdle. Let me show y'all. I used to have to wear this shirt with a girdle, and I threw this on today, and look, see, no girdle. I have nothing, just my bra, and I got space. You can't really see that good, but I got space here. I still got a lot of weight to lose, but you know what? I'm on my way, that's for sure, and that's what I'm happy about. You know what I'm saying? So I started following all those things. Now, one thing that really helped was, I want to say the week of Valentine's Day, I looked at my husband and I started talking about going back and getting the surgery. I'm like, babe, I really want to lose weight, and not just a little bit. You know, I want to lose a good amount of weight to where I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I feel good about myself, and I could run around and, you know what I'm saying, and do whatever. I just want to be healthy. I want to be comfortable. I want to be happy. So I'm like, I was so hesitant on whether or not I should get this surgery. A part of me wanted it so bad because I want to lose weight so bad. Then a part of me was like, I do not want to go to surgery. I do not want to become a skeleton. Like, what if I look like a fiend after? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I'm too skinny and I look terrible? You know, like, I started thinking about all that stuff, and you start thinking about all the saggy skin because you start to lose the weight so fast. And you know, in the belly, the bigger you are, the more skin is gonna hang. And to get a tummy tuck is like a minimum of $10,000. We ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? So I told my husband, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my mind up to where it's like I did get the surgery, and I'm gonna try to follow those steps, how they eating, what they eating, all that. So the week of Valentine's Day, I put myself on a 1 week liquid diet. I had nothing but liquids. Um, and what I would eat, I would just have like coffee. I went and bought a bunch of soups, the soups that have no chunks in them, like cream of broccoli, the cream of chicken, tomato soup, stuff like that for that entire week. I'm gonna tell y'all now, I was starving. A girl was hungry, but determination don't let y'all give up. You know what I'm saying? So I stuck through with it. And one thing I can say is I'm grateful. I'm so grateful that I did that because it helped me. It like detoxed my body completely till after I finished that liquid diet. I couldn't drink sodas anymore. I couldn't eat cookies anymore. I couldn't eat no cakes, no candy, none of it, because anything that I ate that had a little bit something sweet, even certain yogurts, I'm like, oh my God, this is too sweet. Like the sweetness was unbearable for me. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't eat none of it no more, which is a good thing because I need to steer away from it anyway, right? So it helped me. Like that helped jumpstart my diet. I feel was that 1 week, and mind you, it was supposed to be a 2 week liquid diet. But after that first week, y'all, I was starving. I'm like, okay, I need some solid food up in me, But that 1 week was enough for me to where it pulled me away from all the junk. You know what I'm saying? All the sodas. I was a soda holic. And I think that was one of my issues that I didn't realize with my weight is that I drank soda all day long. Big cups of soda. That's all I drink was sodas. Once I eliminated that and started including more water, that's the best thing. That is one thing that I would honestly recommend. If you're a soda drinker, try to step back from that soda. Um, so that's what I started doing. I started drinking waters. I drink 64 ounces every single day. I went and I found one of these in Family Dollar. You can see I've been using it faithfully because it's all disappearing here. But they have this 64 ounces if you fill it to the top. And then it has your 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4, 6, and then 8 o'clock at night. I'll be done with it and then I'll refill it, stick it in the fridge for the morning. So every day, this is what I'm drinking. Every day. And it helps. It helps you to stay hydrated, right? It helps you just feel full, right? Water is good for helping you feel full. That's why a lot of times a lot of diets out there, they say, oh, drink one, full cup of water prior to a meal. You know what I'm saying? Because you get that fullness. So when you eat, you're not overeating. You know what I mean? So those are things I started doing, and they seem to be helping. So if there's anything I could recommend, stay away from the soda. Stay away from the junk food. Get healthy snacks. I started buying a bunch of fruit. I make those smoothies. I'm counting the calories. You know what I'm saying? So that tracker is a godsend because it's free. There are in-app purchases like you can pay for like premium or something like that, but I don't. I just use it just so that I'm aware of what I ate, and then I can start pumping the brakes once I say, okay, I got this many calories, and then it's about time I stop. You know what I mean? Start buying more yogurts, low fat, protein bars, the shakes. I got Slim Fast, the powder, so that if I'm not really hungry or if I'm on a run and I don't have a lot of time, then I'll just, use the milkshake. I'll drink a Slim Fast shake, or I even bought the Atkins protein shakes. and I'll just use those as meal replacements. Like, okay, I can't eat lunch right now, or I can't eat breakfast because I gotta go, but I'm gonna take one of these and drink them, and I've had my meal for the day. I started taking my vitamins. I just take one a day, nothing special. If y'all know any vitamins that are good, that are better, feel free to let me know down in the comments. And I started taking B12 because I'm so tired. I'm always tired. That's one of the hardest things, is me being so tired. I also have sleep apnea, which, from what I was told, is the key to the golden key to bariatric surgery, which I wasn't aware of. But when I went the first time, that was what they said. Oh, you have the golden key, so like there's no problems you should be having. But I didn't want it. You know, I want to do this on my own. And just see where it takes me. I promise soon I'll try and buy a scale to see if I actually lost any weight. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. But till next time, I'll talk a little more where I am. If there's anything new that I've started, if I've had different thoughts on bariatric surgery or any of that good stuff, right? So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you want to know more where I'm going, where I'm leading, where I'm headed, put on those notifications. See ya soon. Bye.